China is already living in the future, and this SUV is living proof of that statement. I'm going to tell you this much, that this is one of the most technologically advanced vehicles I have seen till date. I've been in the industry for a few years now, and I've seen quite a few vehicles from different manufacturers from across the globe, but this one really stands out. It is the Denza N9. Now, for those of you who don't know, Denza is to BYD what Lexus is to Toyota. So it's a slightly more premium brand, not quite at the level of Yangwang, which is at the pinnacle of the family, but this is positioned higher than BYD itself, and it has more features, way more features than you've seen on any BYD or any other SUV for that matter. And I'm going to break it all down for you in this video, and this really is worth watching. My name is Amaan Ahmed, and you are watching Car and Bike, coming to you straight from Beijing. But before we get started, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the Car and Bike channel and hit the bell icon so you get to see more exclusive videos like this one. So now the Denza N9. On the outside, the first thing that strikes you is its size, and that's because this thing measures in at 5.3 meters in length, so it is massive. It's a full-size 3-row SUV. This one has 6 seats in a 2+2+2 configuration. It is imposing at the front, looks really sizable and chunky and muscular. It's riding on these huge 22-inch wheels with yellow painted calipers. Once again, looks pretty cool. But really, the story of this SUV is what's inside and what's under the skin. Now, since I'm talking about the inside, let me just show you. The interior looks pretty standard, but it's got 3 screens like we've now started seeing on some cars in India. And you don't have conventional door handles. You have a switch that's mounted on the roof, so you just press that when you want to get out and the door will open automatically. It's a powered door, and you can also close it by pressing the brake pedal. It's pretty cool. Other than that, this screen houses quite a lot of functions, including a remote refrigerator opening option, and it even has a built-in selfie camera that pops out from the top, and you can use for video calls and video conferencing and whatnot. 2 wireless phone chargers, and there's a massive armrest with an inbuilt fridge. Of course, these seats also have all manner of adjustments possible, so they're powered, and you have lumbar support built in as well. There's a recline function given here too. And I want you to see the rear seat of this SUV. Once again, you have captain chairs back here. And once again, you have massage and ventilation functions built into them. These are also powered, also have individual lumbar support controls. And there is a separate stack of buttons to change the position of the seat within the SUV. And by pressing this switch over here twice, you can turn the rear seats into a full-size bed as well. And over here, up top, you will see the second row passengers have dedicated vanity mirrors with inbuilt illumination. And over here is a full-size TV that folds out of the roof. You can control it using this central screen for the second row passengers. And this rear control panel will let you operate quite a few functions. So you have the rear AC controls here, you have the seat ventilation controls here, and you also have the sunshade control for the moonroof. So you see, the N9 has 2 of them, one up ahead for the driver and co-passenger, and for the rear passengers there's a full-size panoramic moonroof. So you can operate the sunshade for that from here as well. And there's so much more. These seats have inbuilt 50-watt wireless charging pods, and there's also a USB Type-C port. The armrest houses these hidden cup holders. Pretty cool touch. And other than this, once again, even here you don't have conventional door handles. You just need to press the button and wait for the doors to open automatically. And there's also a leg rest, a powered leg rest built into both seats, so you can travel in utmost comfort all the time. These seats also recline fully, so you can really stretch out and have a blast back here. And if we were to go to the rearmost section of this SUV, the tailgate of course is powered, but so is the third row. So you have these dedicated switches over here. You don't have to manually lift these seats. You just press this button and the seats will rise on their own. There's also a function to lower the loading lip. Whenever you have something heavy that you want to load into the boot, you can press this and the SUV will lower itself to make this an easier task. And if I were to just sum up the N9 really quickly, this is a hybrid SUV. So you have a 2-liter turbo petrol engine combined with 3 electric motors for a total output of close to 950 bhp. And this SUV will do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 3.9 seconds. This uses BYD's Blade battery, so it has a near 47 kilowatt hour battery pack, and the combined range for the N9 is at 1,300 kilometers, which is phenomenal for any vehicle, let alone a full-size SUV. Now, let me make this clear that BYD has not said anything about this coming to India, but what it is a vision into the future and a vision into what BYD vehicles going forward could bring to the table. I think this is deeply impressive. Of course, the proof of the pudding is in the driving. So we will reserve our judgment for just how good this SUV is until we get to drive it. But one thing is for sure, that this is proof that every car maker needs to step up their game, because the Chinese are clearly serious about standing out from the crowd. If you enjoyed watching this video and found it informative, then remember to give us the thumbs up. If you want to know anything more about the Denza N9, leave that in the comments as well. We'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. And if you know somebody who would be interested and would enjoy seeing this video, then remember to share it with them.